So if I buy 100 of these for, let's say, $3 on average, that's $300. If I sell all 100 for $47.99, right, we're making a massive, massive profit. And that is literally the Amazon FBA business model. All right, guys, welcome into my screen. We are gonna do this literally in 10 minutes. I'm gonna show you guys how you can create a full scale business from home. If you are looking for somewhere, you can do surveys and make 50 cents an hour, this is not gonna be the video for you. This is going to be the video for you if you wanna make something real, long lasting that you can actually replace your 9-to-5 with, right? And this is going to be a very good video. There's going to be a lot jam-packed into 10 minutes. I'm gonna try to do this in literally 10 minutes or less, show you how you can do this business and just how simple it is. So this is what we're looking at right here. It's called product discovery. It literally looks through tens of millions of products on Amazon.com. Amazon.com is the biggest e-commerce business that has ever existed, a $1 trillion company. Every single transaction that happens online, over 50% of them flow through Amazon, and over 70% of all sales that happen on Amazon are actually from everyday people just like you and me. So I'm going to show you how you can capture some of that $1 trillion pie for yourself. And this is how we're going to do it. We're going to choose some categories. I've just proven that these work, having tens of thousands of students and just doing, very well, making millions and millions of dollars on Amazon FBA. Myself, trust me when I tell you these are the best product categories to actually enter into on Amazon. Obviously, we don't want to sell CDs and vinyls. We want the revenue of the product that we're going to be looking for to be between $11,000 and $22,000 per month. That keeps away all of the crazy, scammy, underworld Amazon sellers, but it gives us enough to actually make it worth it, right? Because at a 50% profit margin, $11,000 per month, right? That's still probably enough to replace a 9-to-5 income, right? $5,000 or $6,000 a month, which is very feasible. For Amazon FBA to be profitable, you need the product to be over $13, and realistically, you want it to have as little reviews as possible, because that's one of the hardest things to actually get over as far as a competitive barrier to entry for Amazon FBA. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click show keywords. Product discovery is gonna look through tens of millions of products and bring us back a bunch of different products to look at here. We can see Barrington Foosball makes $13.1 thousand per month. Diesel fuel filter, radio facial machine, porch light camera, Makita screw gun, things that you could never possibly imagine, right? People don't, it's hard to conceptualize just how big Amazon is until you see it in data form, right? Like weed stash box. So let's actually look at this product right here, because once the USA does legalize weed, federally, as many states like Colorado, Oregon, California have done, weed is going to become a massive business on Amazon, and selling accessories for these massive businesses before they actually happen is a great way to actually get ahead of the curve and be able to take advantage of these types of trends. And so what we can see here is a bunch of different kind of paraphernalia boxes for putting things in. You can see grinders, things like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to run the Chrome extension called Market Intelligence, and there will be links down below in the description for heavily discounted versions of both of these pieces of software for you guys to check out if you're interested only. And what we're going to do with the Chrome extension here, and I'm being very wary of time because I want to prove to you just how simple this is in less than 10 minutes, show you how you can make a full-time income from home just with Amazon.com, the machine. So what we're going to do with this Chrome extension is, this is literally real numbers that these products are doing from a revenue perspective on Amazon. We can see $30,000 a month, $15,000 a month, $4,000, $36,000, $13,000. What we're going to do is we're going to sort by reviews, right? We're going to get rid of some of the zeros. And what we see here is, there's a lot of really strong products when it comes to revenue, right? $30,000 per month with only 19 reviews. $15,000 per month with only 46 reviews. So let's take a look at this product right here. What we see is this is a handmade large stash box combo, storage for herbs and accessories, right? They probably say herbs because Amazon has some restrictions about weed, and Tilicas is federally legal. 100% bamboo with natural finish, includes grinder plus 2 stash jars, discreet design, lockable and removable dividers, right? $47.99 for this, but it is, high quality. There's 2 little jars, there's a grinder, there's all the things that you might need if you were interested in, partaking in that type of activity. So what we're gonna do now that we've found our product is we wanna check the largest manufacturing search database in the entire world, which is of course Alibaba. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna type in weed stash box, and you can see that it actually automatically fulfills it for us. Once we actually type this in, we're literally gonna see, these are pretty much the exact products. And you can see right here that they're selling this for $47.99, for a box, 2 jars of grinder. And you can see right here, they have a grinder, a box, pretty much the exact same thing for $2.39 to $4.59. And you only have to order a minimum of 100 pieces, which is of course negotiable, right? So if I buy 100 of these for, let's say $3 on average, that's $300. If I sell all 100 for $47.99, right? We're making a massive, massive profit. And that is literally the Amazon FBA business model, right? You create your own brand, you create your own logo, you slap it on, you order 100 for a super cheap price, and you sell them individually for a much larger price. This is the same business model that Walmart does, that Safeway does, that every large, department store and retail store does. They buy things in bulk and they sell it individually for a massive, massive profit margin markup. It's the basic economy, right? It's just basic economics. And Amazon has taken that to an absolutely, extreme level that anyone, anywhere is capable of actually taking advantage of if they know how. And so the next step that you want to actually do once you know that a product, is a strong product, it has strong numbers, it has strong demand on Amazon, you found the actual product, from an incredibly cheaper price via Alibaba, the largest manufacturer in the world, you want to make sure that there's a lot of keywords that actually go along with this product. So we're going to type in weed stash box right here into Zon Keywords. Zon Keywords is by far the most powerful, best deal when it comes to keyword software for Amazon products. There's nothing that even comes close. We can see right here, the word cloud, water pipes for smoking, weed pipes for smoking marijuana, dugout, grinder for weed, grinder, wooden box, keepsake box. You can even see the Google trend line and the smart score right here, with a very high smart score, has medium search volume and a low number of competing sellers, which is a good thing, right? You can see that there's a ton of related keywords to weed stash box, grinder, bongs, grinder for weed, pipes for weed, weed pipe, weed accessories, bongs for smoking weed. And we see hundreds of thousands of searches every single month related to this particular product, which is a good thing. And to take it even one step further, we can actually plug in some competitors. So let's type in weed stash box here into Amazon. We'll close a couple of these tabs because it's getting a little overwhelming. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab 1, 2, 3 of these products. And you can see I skipped the sponsored products. That's for a reason that is not particularly important when you are brand new, but we're gonna take the 3 highest organically ranking products. And what we're gonna do is we are gonna grab these products and we're gonna plug them into what's called reverse ASIN X, again, inside of Zon Keywords. What this is gonna do is this is gonna tell us all of the different keywords that are actually profitable for these products, right? Before we even sell, we can literally see what products are actually getting these sellers sales before we actually buy the products or invest in the products ourselves, which is a huge way to mitigate risk, right? So what we did is we grabbed the 3 highest ranking products when it comes to organic rank for weed stash box. And now what we can see is these are the keywords that these products rank first for. These are the keywords that these products are actually getting sales with. We can see right here, grinder for weed, stash box for weed, weed stash box. People misspelling grinders, gritters, weed stash box with accessories and grinder for weed, right? Stoner box, which is great. Average competitors rank, weed boxes, stash lock box, right? All of these different terms we can include in our listing. We can include with PPC. We can include with our marketing on Amazon. And just knowing this, just being here and just watching this video puts you in the 1% already of Amazon sellers that have no idea about any of this, how to rank their products, right? How to get their product to page 1. Because the truth is, have you ever scrolled to page 2 of Amazon, right? Because I probably don't think I ever have, because Amazon is amazing like that. And if you see a good product at a fair price with nice pictures, a reasonable amount of good reviews, you're gonna buy it, right? And so the difference between being a successful seller on Amazon and being an Amazon seller who fails is literally being on page 1 for the keywords that your customers are typing in when they want to buy your product. So that begs the question, and the final part of being successful on Amazon in this quick summary, I'm still under 10 minutes, is you want to actually be able to get to page 1, right? Because on page 2, you're dead, right? As an Amazon seller, if you're on page 2, it's it's like you're on page 1,000,000 because people never scroll to page 2, hardly ever. And so how do you actually get to page 1? Basically, how Amazon organizes millions of products is with what's called BSR, which stands for Best Seller Rank. So if we actually go into any of these products, we'll just pick this one, for example. And what we can do is we can search for the number sign and we see best sellers rank right here. It's number 32,851 in kitchen and dining and number 30 in tobacco, pipe bags, and pouches, right? And so what we want to do is we need to be able to make our best sellers rank as low as possible, right? If you're number 1 on BSR, you're literally the best selling product in that particular category. And so how do you actually do that? There's a lot of different factors, but essentially Amazon organizes all their tens of millions of products with an algorithm called A9. And how you actually get your product to page 1 is essentially by selling more units than people and other sellers that are already on page 1. So if people are on page 1 selling 10 units a day, if you can sell 11 units per day and you can do it consistently over a specific time period, right, between 7 and 8 days normally, then you are going to actually outrank them. And so you might be saying, okay, Kevin, that's awesome, but how do I actually convince 11 people to buy my product every single day before I'm even on page 1, right? And the way that you do that is with a launch service. And the launch service that we use is called Page Oneify. And it's incredibly important to be on page 1 for Q4. And Page Oneify takes out all of the risk. They will take a brand new product and they'll get you from nothing, from obscurity, from page 1,000,000 all the way to page 1. And once you're on page 1 for the keywords that your customers are actually typing in to buy your product, that is how you actually get sales. That's how you stay on page 1. And that is how you generate a full-time income using Amazon FBA. And so we did it in under 10 minutes or just around 10 minutes, guys. And so if you enjoyed this video, make sure you do 2 things. Like it and leave a comment down below letting me know if you're going to start selling on Amazon or if you're already an Amazon seller. And if you're looking for more information about becoming an Amazon seller, check out this video right here where we break all of this down in a lot more detail. I just wanted to show you guys a very quick intro to the best way to make money online. So check out this video right here, guys, if you're still interested. We'll see you there. 4 quick and easy steps to start selling on Amazon FBA right away. Because if you're selling on Amazon, then people like me will buy